Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Man, have I got something special today. Check this out. A beautiful chuck roast, right at 4 pounds. We're going to throw this thing on the smoker today. We're going to get ready to make some Italian pulled chuck roast sandwiches. This is going to be awesome. Y'all got to check this out. Alright, stay tuned. Let me show you how we get this thing started. So let's go ahead and get this thing started up by rubbing it. We're going to use Cup Pepper. If you ain't never used this stuff, don't be sleeping on it, man. This stuff is really good. Get some of it out. So what we're going to be rubbing it with is just my Memphis dry rub stuff. I'm going to coat that pretty heavy. Flip it over. Just like that. So we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. I'm going to stick it in the refrigerator, and I'm probably going to let it sweat like this for probably about 2 hours. And we'll get the smoker ready and we'll get this thing started. We got our Weber up to temperature. We got it set up for smoking. So I got all the charcoal on the back side. I'm going to use this side for the chuck roast. Once you take a look at this thing, man. Does that look amazing or what? See how all that rub's already sweat into the meat? That's what we're looking for right there. So we're going to go ahead and lay this thing on. We're using a 50 mix of Kingsford charcoal and Cowboy lump charcoal. So that mixture for me seems to work out the best when I'm smoking. I've tried many different things. The mixture with the Kingsford gives you the longevity, and the smoke from the lump charcoal adds a perfect amount of flavor. So yeah, let's let this thing go ahead and get started. We're going to leave it on here for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. Let that smoke get in there, put a good crust on that meat. Alright, we'll see you back in about an hour and a half. Oh yeah, by the way, if you ain't got a temperature gauge on your Weber, you need to get one. I just use it in one of the portholes. Just stick it down in there, that way you don't have to drill a hole in your lid. Works amazing. And plus also the restriction of that one porthole helps to hold that 250. Pretty good. Definitely suggest getting one of those if you got a Weber and you want to smoke on it. Alright, let's let it go for an hour and a half. Let's take a look at this thing. Oh yes, yes. Take a look at that. You see how that bark is charring up on the sides? That's exactly what we're looking for. We're ready to put this thing in the pan. Let's take a look at it first. See that? That's exactly what we're looking for. We're going to go ahead and lay it right down in the bottom of this pan. Alright, so we're going to add 1 jar of banana pepper rings, mild. You can go with pepperoncinis if you want to, but I like the banana peppers a little bit better. And then we're going to go with 1 jar of the roasted red peppers. Just like that. Juice and all, y'all. Put it all in there. Spread it out evenly. Diced up. Just break it up in there, big chunks. Just trust me, all this is going to cook down. Oh, one in the fire. Casualty. All right, next we're going to go with about 2 to 3 tablespoons of just Italian seasonings. You can use, I just use a lid for measuring. I'm just going to go with 2 of these. And last, we got about a cup of water. Alright, we're going to give it a good mix up. And trust me, all these vegetables is going to be a big part of this sandwich when we pull this all up, put it together. These are all gonna cook down. We're gonna mix it in with the beef. It is gonna be good. Gonna be so good. All right, last thing we got to do is cover it up. All right, just like that. We're gonna let this go for 2 hours. All right, guys, so it has been 2 hours plus 20 minutes. We ended up going a little longer than I wanted to, but I just wanted to make sure this stuff was good and tender. So let's get in here and take a look at it now. And always be careful taking foil off of a hot pan, because that steam will burn you. Oh yeah, look at that. See all those onions and peppers have cooked down? That meat's already coming apart. That's gonna be good. Look at that. All right, let me get this in the house. I'll go ahead and finish shredding this up. All right, we got this in the house. Take a look at this. So I went ahead and I've already pulled it all apart. You see how those vegetables, it looked like it was going to be way too much when we started, but when it mixes all in, it's just the perfect amount. Man, I wish you could smell this. All right, so let's put this sandwich together right quick. So first, I went ahead and got my toasted bread here. I'm just going to lay these in here and soak them. Just like that. And we're going to put on a big old tone full of this. Oops, fell off. Put it back on. Just like that. Alright, now let's get in here and get a bite of this and see what we got. Man, when I tell you that is good, that is good. You definitely need to try this recipe. A thumbs up on that. Anyway, if you like this recipe, please be sure to click that like button and be sure to subscribe, because that definitely helps us out. We thank you. We enjoyed making this, and I hope you enjoyed making it for yourself.